Yeah, I mean, I remember I was talking to Iman Shumpert about this, and he was saying, I think he knew PnB Rock. And he's like, he's the type of guy that'll just pop up in the hood, like, you know, and want to hang out. And I mean, look, I remember when I was first, you know, starting my video career before VladTV and I'm holding the camera, I would go to damn near any hood. I would film in Compton. I'd film in South Central. I would film in Watts. I would show up on people's blocks with the camera and so forth. But in retrospect, you know, and people were pulling out guns, you know, during the interviews and whatever else. In retrospect, I'm like, I could have gotten shot. You know, I remember interviewing Lil Easy in front of his grandmother's house, and he tucked in his pistol before the interview started, and he would always, like, his head would be on a swivel the entire interview, and I'm sitting there going, like, where am I right now? I don't have a pistol. Like what's about to happen? Because this guy is clearly nervous during the interview, and I talked to him about this when I finally got to interview him again.
But that's the hood, man. That's how it is on my block right now, where I live at. I live in a Denver Lane hood. So I understand that at any given time, it could go down. You know, they could get mad. Man, we tired of y'all over there. You know, because I grew up in a Hoover hood. Arch one enemies with Denver Lanes. But I went and got permission to be over there. But I also know at the same time that any one of them dudes could go crazy and be like, man, y'all letting them dudes over here. I'm tired of that. Boo, ooh, ooh. You know what I'm saying? And then a whole nother ordeal. So that's the area that we in. That's the area that he in when he went to Roscoe's. Roscoe's is the same, worse.
Yeah, and I think the problem is that it's the type of area that he grew up in, but just in Philly. And you get a type of love, because this is like your core fan base, right? You get the type of love in these areas that you're not going to get in Hollywood or Santa Monica or whatever. But there's a flip side to it. You'll get a type of hate and jealousy in these places that you won't get on Sunset Boulevard. And it's fucked up. I never got to meet him. I'd wanted to interview him, but we never got anywhere with that interview. You know, DJ Academics got to interview him right before he passed. Hey, listen, he was an artist that people liked. He had some money. He wasn't like a billionaire, but he had enough to support himself and do shows and everything else like that. And to die tragically, what was he, maybe early 30s, late 20s?
It's almost too many rappers just dying like that right now.
It's another LA story. You know, followed, you know, Nipsey Hussle. Like, how far is that from Nipsey Hussle's story?
About 5 miles.
5 miles.
That's all part of South Central, though. I mean, they changed the name now, but, you know, South Central is you know, it's been an ugly place for a while.
I mean, Ice Cube made songs about it. How to survive in South Central.
Yeah, go down in South Central.
What's it called now?
I don't even know. I like South Central.
That's what I call it. I've never called it anything else.
Yeah, I like South Central, man.
Yeah.
I ain't even recognize that other name.